A lot of times we all say that rules are boring, like things that have the do's and don'ts are boring. We just want to freelance and do exactly what we like. But sometimes, if you want to have it all together, I think things like weddings should have rules. Welcome to today's episode of Because I Can. Today I'm here to share my thoughts as always. On this channel, we talk about everyday life issues, and today I am here to talk about wedding rules. And these rules include both the guests and the bride and groom. Let me start with the number of guests that people have in their weddings. Like how many people know up to 500 people? Let's be sincere. How many of us know up to 500 people? Why do you even have why do you have the need to have 500 people at a wedding? Why? Most couple have not been able to wed themselves because of this problem. Like they're thinking the reason why they haven't wedded yet, or they did traditional marriage, court marriage, and they haven't been able to do their white wedding, it's because they're thinking of having an elaborate wedding that will entail or that will involve a lot of people. Why do we need 500 guests? So why do we need 700 guests? I don't know. I'm talking for myself. As a person, I don't think I know up to 50 people. I don't know, like personally, like to know somebody one on one. I don't think I know up to 50 people. So why do we need up to 500, 700 guests at a wedding or in anybody wedding at all? So if you're out there and you haven't wedded because you don't have what it takes to gather 500 people, or you don't have what it takes to have to go and rent a hall that would take 500 to 700 people, I would tell you that it's absolutely not necessary. Okay, a wedding or marriage is between two people. As long as your spouse and yourself and few other people are there, trust me, we don't need all of those crowd to have a wedding. Let's start with that. Let's get that one out of the way. You don't need all of this crowd. And people who truly matter, like people that are in your everyday life, people that when the chips are down, when you call on them, they will show up. I am sure they are not up to 700 or 500 guests. So why do you need all of these people? That should be one of the rules. And it should be in everybody's rule. It should be a general rule. You don't need all of those people. It should be a general rule. You don't need all of those people to have a wedding. Okay? And the second rule I want to talk about is parents. Yes, the parents of the bride, the parents of the groom. Sometimes they will be doing too much. Like sometimes they want to live their life or live whatever they didn't do at their wedding, they want to do it at yours. Let me give you an example. During my wedding over 10 years ago, I I had just two colors, okay? I had purple and lilac. Is it purple or purple, whatever you call it, and lilac. That is the known color that I chose for my wedding, okay? Everybody knew the invitation card had that color. I don't know. When I got to my reception, I saw an orange decoration. Very, you know how orange, you know how vibrant that color is. Like it was everywhere. And I'm thinking, how did orange get to be the color, one of the colors of the day? I just chose purple. If you call it purple or you call it purple, that was the color that I chose, purple and lilac. How did orange come to be? And voila, it was my mother's idea. Yes, that is like that is the example of what I'm trying to tell you. Parents just have a way of chipping in things. It's a once in a lifetime thing. Let the bride and groom have their day. Let them have what they want to. Like, let them be allowed to do what they want. Don't chip in anything. Yes, I know you're excited. She's your daughter, he's your son, but mom, dad, calm down. Let if a man can just back off and say, baby, do it as you want. So why would parents not just back off? Back off and let their wedding go as they have always envisaged. Okay, parents, take a back seat a little bit. We know you're the mother of the day, you're the father of the day, you're the mother of the groom, you're the father of the groom, you're the mother of the bride. But then take a back seat. Let these young people enjoy their life. Okay. And this shoe goes for the couple, okay? It is your wedding, we know, but it shouldn't be an avenue to extort people. It shouldn't be an avenue to make money. But you call people out of the comfort of their house to come celebrate you. We are happy to celebrate you, trust me. We are very happy to come celebrate with you. But then, don't empty our bank account. You are out there giving material, or I should be giving out fabrics for 250,000, 500,000. And that is just a fabric. They haven't even gone out to sew it yet. So before give and take, before the guests get ready to come to your wedding, they have spent almost, give and take, almost 3 to 500K. Why? Am I the one wedding? It shouldn't be an avenue for you to make money. If you're going to take people out of the comfort of their home, there should be, you shouldn't have to stress them so much. That's just it. Okay, there should be a rule, or there should be a written or amount of money that is acceptable by everyone, by every guest. That is, I know no matter how low you bring down the price, some people will still not be able to afford it, but please let the price of a Asoebi be reasonable. Let it be reasonable, because now the tailors are not smiling. Those people, the fashion designers, are not smiling. So you buy an expensive material, you take it to the tailor, and the tailor look at the material. And should I also add that the price of the sewing depends on the material that you bring. So if somebody feel that you can afford a 250,000 fabric, or 500,000 fabric, you should be able to afford 150 to be able to sew those outfits. So please, bride, groom, no, I will put it on the bride this time. When you are out there trying to share your material and trying to share your Asoebi to your friends, it shouldn't be an avenue to make money. It should be a soft landing for everybody. Okay, it shouldn't be like, this is a time for me to make money. No, it shouldn't be a time for you to make money, because you are the one taking them out of the comfort of their home. With that being said, should I also say the next point is related to this? This is for the guests. Those of you who comes to your friend's wedding almost naked, like, I'm not going to ask you what is or are your intentions, but again, when a bride decides to sell her fabric for 500,000, do you think those girls are not going to come to your wedding half naked? Of course. It's either your husband or one of those husbands in the crowd is going to make up for that money. Yes, I said that. Do you still wonder why those girls come almost half naked? Yes. You sold that Asoebi for them for 500K. Of course, your husband. They have to put all their breasts out there and entice your husband, because I don't know why anyone will leave his or her leave her house half naked. Her breast is touching her chin. Her laps are all open. Over what? For the bride, just in case you do not know, they are trying to make up for that money that you extorted from them. Yes. If your husband isn't decent enough, trust me, he's going to pay half of that money, if not everything, and still add tip on top of it. Yeah. So take it easy when you're trying to extort your friends for your wedding. And those of you who are half naked, that is not an excuse. There's no need for you to leave your house and come out to a party half naked, trying to distract everybody there. And you're also trying to take the focus from the bride. Please, it's not necessary. There should be a rule. As a guest, if you're not properly dressed, you shouldn't be allowed to a wedding. This next one is, should it be a rule or not? I don't think it should be a rule, but let me just throw this one in there. For those of you who have the intention of leaving your house and trying to outshine the bride, I would say that is evil. It is her day. It's once in a lifetime. I know that some of us do it more than one time, but then ordinarily, in the normal circumstances, it is a once in a lifetime situation. So don't leave your house trying to outshine the bride. Let her enjoy her day to the fullest. Last but not the least, let me throw this one in here. For those of you who are always going all out for your wedding, spending so much, which is understandable if you have the money, please, by all means, do that. Well, do I like it? Yes, if you have the money, by all means. But it should be a rule that if you went all out, stress a lot of people to travel from north, south, east, and west, ask people to buy Asoebi for 500,000 and all of that, and everybody came out and it was glamorous. You cannot divorce in the next 10 years. Of course, yes, it should be a rule. You cannot be divorced in the next 10 years. You can't waste so much resources and not put it together. Get it together before you come out and do those elaborate things. Wedding is a beautiful thing. The success of your marriage does not depend on how elaborate your wedding was or is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next episode.